Hey guys, it's me Dax, coming to you with my very last chance now to create a little bit of conversation with you before I step on my plane back to the UK. I've got 25 minutes before I leave my apartment here, and before I go, I just wanted to share another couple of lessons from the Lessons from a GuRu series. So, as you remember, these are the invitations that I apply to everybody who comes to my GuRu project here in Thailand, and I'm sharing them with you so that you can get a bit of an understanding about, in some respects, just how simple it is to create something really powerful and really amazing and really impactful in the world, and on the flip side, how unusual it is to do that too, because most of us have been persuaded that there's an industry way we're supposed to do things. We get caught up in funnels, and we get caught up in lists, and we get caught up in kind of Facebook traffic and all of that other nonsense and bullshit that has a place, but only way down the line. And most people don't do the real work of breathing life into their dream idea, into their kind of what we call the message to the world. So one of the things that we talk about is, imagine, everybody's always talking about this 15 minutes of fame thing, right? Well, imagine if you were actually given those 15 minutes. Imagine if somebody somehow was able to wave a big magic wand and you were going to be on TV, on every TV screen, on every computer screen, on every radio station, in print, like everyone in the world was going to get to see or hear your message. What would it be? And now when you kind of ask it that way, you realize that most people aren't even clear, right? So we spend our lives chasing this fame, we spend our lives chasing all of these measures of success, and then that question just really brings it into stark reality that actually, even if I was given the opportunity, I don't know what the bloody hell I would want to say to the world. And this is where a lot of things have gotten a bit messy around bringing our ideas out, right? So we've gotten really awesome at understanding lists and autoresponders and Facebook traffic and social media and how you should show up and what you should do and what you should say and all the rest of it, without ever really kind of taking the time to truly think about what our real message is. And that's, I guess, what this next lesson in the Lessons from a GuRu series is, okay? It's this invitation. Is create a revolution in your own heart first. Create a revolution in your own heart first, right? So what does that mean? It means getting rid of any idea about what other people might want or experiences they might want to have, or doing things specifically for an avatar or a kind of person who, kind of traditional marketing says, find a hungry crowd, or find a thirsty crowd, depending on which version of it, right? Find a hungry or thirsty crowd and give them something to eat, or give them a drink of water, right? It sounds great, it sounds awesome, but here's the problem. When you build your life around taking care of hungry and thirsty crowds, you never really know whether their appetite is going to stay the same. So your message to the world, your true calling, the reason that you're here, the thing that you most want to do, the impact you most want to have in your life, often gets subjugated and kind of diverted to just keeping up with the people that are hungry or thirsty. Okay, so now 1 minute they're calling out for milk in this analogy, right? Next minute they want beer, and next minute they want water, and like you're running around like a blue-ass fly, trying to cater to everybody except yourself. So this particular invitation says, create a revolution in your own heart. And one of the ways I express this at GuRu is, you have no business, either literally or metaphorically, trying to figure out how to bring stuff to other people until you figured out how to bring the best stuff to yourself. Right? What is it that you want to do? What is your message to the world? Do you even know? Create that revolution in your mind and in your heart, and actually show up in the world as a person who is absolutely awesome at defining and refining and aligning with your heart message, the thing that you're here to do. Right? It sounds a bit sappy, right? It sounds a bit soft, and I'm sure a lot of the hardened business people out there will say, screw that, just kind of go get yourself some traffic and kind of build up your business that way. And yeah, you can do it. I can't even begin to deny that there are people out there doing just that. Okay, but the question is, how do you want to get paid? Like what do you want your success to pay you in? Because yeah, you can get paid in cash and that's awesome, but there are a lot of people making a lot of cash who still aren't happy. And yet what I find is that people who have actually created a revolution in their own heart, and they've actually created their life around delivering their life's message, their big purpose-driven message, those people are almost successful by default. Okay, so this invitation is to create a revolution in your own heart. Forget everyone else, forget avatars, forget kind of, you know, who you should be selling to and how you should sell to them and how to get the traffic and all that stuff. And pay attention first to really turning yourself on, to lighting the fire in your own heart, in your own belly, so that it becomes, as I've said in one of the previous videos, so that it becomes painful not to speak about it. Okay, and I think I'll leave it there. I think you get the gist of this. Create something that is absolutely painful for you to not share with the world, and you know that you're going to be on the right track. After that, traffic and all that kind of stuff will come easy. You can get other people to do that. Okay, you focus on delivering your message to the world, creating that revolution inside of your own heart, and everything else will start to come into alignment from there. It's been me, Dax. Take care.